Hello and welcome back to Bump Love. Ladies, I'm so happy that you actually accepted to join me in the pool. For a minute there, I thought I'd be here by myself. So don't you feel the relaxation I was talking about? The water, Yeah, it's a beautiful day for a swim, isn't it? Yeah. And while we are at the pool, I thought we'd speak about something that's pertinent to moms, to women mostly, everywhere. So, body image is a conversation that, it's a bittersweet conversation that mothers will have forever. On the one hand, we are told to be appreciative of the fact that our bodies were meant to have the power to grow and give life. And then on the other hand, when we've actually had the children, we're ridiculed, and our bodies are ridiculed by society and ourselves because of the way we look post-baby. I would like to discuss body image as it means to us, the perception that we have of our bodies as moms. So let's start with ourselves before we go to anybody else. What do we individually think about our bodies?
You want us to share on that show?
I would like you to share and be honest, and because moms are looking to you.
Oh,
yes.
Sensitive indeed. So I think for me, I have always been petite, like my entire life. I think I took on more of my dad's genes because my dad has always been small. And so when I had my baby, I did gain, I went, I think, a size bigger. So I used to be a size 6. And then I became a size bigger. So I became size 8 up, and then I'm size 10 down. But then, of course, there's the tummy pouch. Which will always stand out. So when you're big and you have a stomach, like a tummy, you sort of look like one package. But when you're small and you have a big stomach,
it's like it's copied.
It's like a sore thumb sticking out. So for me, I have issues with my tummy. And not because it's really big. I mean, it's there. I can see the tires and everything. But it's because I have always known I'm small. That's what I have had my entire life. So when I see the stomach, I'm just like, maybe I'm not quite living up to the size that I should be. So for me, my tummy and then my boobs. I remember we were having this discussion with Pumla. Growing up, I think my boobs went before me.
Well, nobody else had boobs, but me.
And I had a really big bust. But I think as I grew up, my body sort of accommodated the size. So I never, growing up, yes, I had an issue with my boobs, but not anymore. So those are the two things that I've always had insecurities about. My tummy now, post-baby, and my bust.
When you said that bittersweet thing, it's kind of how I felt about my very own body. Like, if it's in a certain state, I feel horrible about it. Then if it's in another state, I feel kawa. So it's not even things that, so in terms of the physical attributes.
What are these states?
In terms of my physical attributes, there's pretty much nothing I don't like. However, if I get to a certain size, I have trouble with then everything. And now for me, it's the whole package as a picture as opposed to any body part per se.
Specifically.
So that's why I said for me, in certain situations, I'm very okay with my body. In then another situation, the bittersweet, I have a problem. As long as I pass like my BMI average, as friends, even last year, you guys know, I struggled with my body size. I saw a picture of myself, and I said, "The hell?
What's going on?
What's happening? How did I allow myself to? Because I've always been in control of what I look like. So now that one hit me by surprise, and when it did, I was like, no, I need to do something. So that was one. But now the other place now that has become a physical pain for me has been during the time that I was pregnant with the kids, I got certain stretch marks. There were stretch marks of their own. They are, you know how they say stretch marks are battle scars? What? Mine is battles, wars. All of domestic violence, like all of those scars, I have them on one. Yeah, so I told you guys out, I went through the stretch marks. I had to scratch myself until I was bleeding. I would sleep with ice on my tummy. So because of that, my stretch marks have more than just stretch marks. Yeah. So that's the only part when I undress, I'm just like
So for me, growing up as really small, I think the biggest part of my body was the butt. Like it's the only thing that would pop out. But other than that, I had very lean arms. I was small, like comfortably small. My boobs were in place. And then I had babies. I had the first baby, it wasn't so bad. Second baby, I put on so much weight. I hated myself. I have so much self-love. Like everyone knows I love taking pictures. So I reached a point where I didn't love it taking pictures because I knew I didn't look good in those pictures. I was not looking the way I wanted to look. So I knew I had to lose weight because for me, body image is when I'm comfortable in my skin, because I know beauty is a state of the mind and not state of the body. So how I look like now, I don't care. I'm very comfortable. Like I'll have the big arms. I'm not very comfortable with my arms, but I know what to do. I know that when I put it at mind that I need to work these arms, I need to lose a bit of weight, I need to do a bit of maybe intermittent fasting, I'll lose the weight. So I get comfortable. But in terms of body image, the stomach, of course, is still on because I've pushed 4 damn babies. And I know that is, I need to work on that. But it's a gradual process. I'm not going to put so much pressure on myself that I need to look this way by end of July. And then when July reaches, I'm not there. So I'm like, no, I'm okay. I love me. When I get there, I'll love me even better. Yeah. So that's how, that's how I.
A couple of years ago, I decided I wanted to be 40 for the rest of my life. Why? Because at 40, I think women get to that point of self-actualization. You're not looking for a man, you're not looking to get married, you're not in the baby-making stage. So I felt that way, you know, almost 10 years ago. So when I used to say I'm 40, my friends would always say, why do you say that? We are not yet 40. I told them, when you're 40, I'll be 40. When you're 45, I'll still be 40. So whatever, if there's anything I hate about my body, it's not about to change. So I'll enjoy it as it is. But if I were to maybe point at a particular part of my body, that's why I'm wearing this. Thank you, Fatuma Asha. I have Nyaru arms. Okay. As if I jumped off. Do you see like the way Gandhis have toned arms? Yeah. You know those ones? Yeah. If I jumped off a building and spread my arms, I'm pretty sure I would glide. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the arms. But beyond that, really, it's by the time you get to this age, nothing's going to change.
I like that. I really love that we're having this conversation because I'm neutral when it comes to body image. I look at my body, honestly, as a vessel for my spirit, because for me, that's what's important to me. Yeah. I've never really looked at my body as a body because, see, we live in Africa. I have a triangular shape. Like, look at, are we looking at me and Manuela right now? Do we see that difference? Like, women are apparently supposed to have, they say, you know, big, they're big bottoms. Yeah? But I come like this. And people used to tell me, they used to say it, and I didn't understand. Like, why do you care? Yeah, are you happy? And me, the important thing is, are you happy? So I've always had that thing of, like, honestly, I've never looked at like that body image, I've always been a neutral participant about it. I don't care. Someone will come and then people tell me that, no, Pumla, you talk like that because you're smaller. Yeah. And I'm saying, what does that even mean? Like as long as I'm healthy, if I feel healthy, then maybe that's why I'm on this end of the stick. Because
it's quite...
for me, that's what healthy is. Health and small are not the same thing. And healthy and unhealthy, if you're obese, that means you're very fat and you should not be. That's how I consider it.
So it's
and if I'm neutral, I'm healthy.
Okay.
And that's just what it is.
Yeah,
so body image, and I empathize. I hear moms, I swear I do. If I were to really see something that, okay, I don't even see it as a thing, but maybe the boobs. I remember when my boobs were really nice and perky and out there, but I don't even have an issue with that because I know there's a doctor going to correct that one day. I'm just looking for money. The only thing separating me between that and that is the cash.
It's a dime.
Otherwise, body, we are all okay.
So ladies, where do you derive your body image philosophies?
Since mine seems out of this world, let me start. And mine really is, it's the philosophy of positive living. That's really where mine comes from. Let me break it down to the language you understand. Know you are worthy. And you are worthy, by the way, has nothing to do with what you look like. It's what you feel about yourself. So for me, it has always been the way you, I think it's a chicken and egg story. I've had people say, no, you feel good about yourself when you look good. And yet for me, I always feel like I look good, like I look good. I need to feel good about myself, and then everything will be all right. So thank you. Know your worthy chick. Because positive living, if you're positive in the inside, if your self-esteem is good on the inside,
it will come out.
If you live positively, nothing can stop you. So me, that's where my neutrality comes in, because life is not about whatever shape or size you come. As long as you're living beautiful. Positively and you're happy and then you're beautiful. Like,
and so if you have a problem with how big or small you are, what are you encouraging? Like, what are you telling the person?
Then do something about it. And if you can't do something about it, what is that?
Because there's a very thin line between having, and I don't want us to mislead our viewers. There's a thin line between having a positive body image and being positive about it and then being healthy.
You see, the two go hand in hand.
Because for most,
health it's. You have to be healthy. I feel like that's just part of life, like to breathe. Are you told to breathe?
No.
So shouldn't you want to the best for yourself? Positive living is about wanting the best, being the best version of yourself every day, and that comes with mind and body.
So even you should be healthy.
You should
in
be
your
healthy.
Body, because there's people right now who might be thinking that they're trying to be healthy, right? And then they might be thinking they have a negative body image. So there's a big difference between being healthy and having a positive body image.
I guess picking your goal. Deciding what the goal is. The goal is that I want to be healthy. And then you'll feel good about yourself if you're healthy. I think one of the reasons that people feel bad about the whole weight and body image is that they are not doing anything about it. Or that they are too, it's a lot of work. Now I have to wake up and jog. Or now I have to wake up and go to the gym. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to do anything about it. But then when you wake up, when you undress and look at yourself in the mirror, you feel bad about what you see, but then you can't do anything about it, which is why Rosette said she feels good about herself. She knows what to do.
I know what to do.
And maybe she's working on it, or maybe she has a plan to work on it.
Or she's not yet.
Or she's not yet.
She knows that if she does it, she'll be kawa.
Exactly.
Actually, it's not that I'm not doing it, because I know when I do it, I know what I feel like when I've done it. Like when I wake up and do a good workout, I come out feeling very confident of myself.
About yourself.
My spirit is high. I'm ready to, face the world. Like nothing is stopping me. So for me, my philosophy comes from the Word of God. Like when they say your body is the temple of God. So this is the temple of God. Work it out. If you're flabby, you won't feel good about yourself. So for me, that's what pushes me to
like take care of God's
temple. Be healthy, like what Pumla kept saying. Do something, be healthy, because when you work out, you'll be healthy.
Mine is is research and health and all of those things. Okay. So what is that's my philosophy. Okay. Because I just feel like when God created us, He gave us the perfect eye, the perfect metabolism, the perfect for us to exist, right? Yes. And then we started to change up some stuff. Right, yes. So we started to change up, got fast food into the mix, got some nice spirits, and those are things, such are things. Yes. No, so now he made us in a perfect form of purity. So for me, that's the one that I want, which is at a perfect form of purity or whatever. Your eyes can see up to 300 kilometers, and post that they can't see. You understand? For me, that is a level. So if health-wise, my perfect form is supposed to look in a certain way, that's what I want. That's where my philosophy comes from. Okay. So it's not looking at, because when I think, the reason I say that is because there was a very long time when I thought the media and the world informed me of what should be in my mind. But I remember that a long time ago, over the years, as what the perfect body image should be has been described by the guys of entertainment. It has been changing over the years. There was a time when a muscular build was, everybody strived to be that muscular being. Then there was a time when she was thick, thin. She was thick, thin, and and people are taking tablets because the industry has said that. So I always thought that was what informed me. But then I realized that even in that time, I still wanted my body to be the healthy version of it. I never wanted to be ever stick thin, because I know the way I am built, I have a certain broad shoulders, I have a smaller waist, and then I know that. So when I'm not the health, the pure side of who I should be, I have a problem.
And I think that reminds me, Manuela, like, you know how girls, they say now bumps is the in thing, and you go to
go and put
and
some
they
butt.
put really you get and they get to Paco to enhance their butts. So for them, that's what will look good.